Yo, it's your boy Trevor. You can call me T. And today we got a special video. Introduce yourself, brother.
I'm Stef Rice from Detroit West Side.
Yes, sir. So y'all, we got Stef Rice from Detroit West Side. He's one of Detroit's biggest hip hop artists.
Yeah.
And it's a thank you for being on this show today for this interview. I've been seeing you doing your thing. I've been seeing the music you've been putting out, and I definitely wanted to get you in here to ask you some questions, get you out there to the fans.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yes,
Pleasure
sir.
is mine. Pleasure is mine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So one of the first questions I definitely want to ask you is, what got you into music?
My uncle. One day, I just came in the house and seen him on the computer making beats, and I was like, man, what is he doing? You know, I'm like, what is that? You just see colors and all that as a kid. You know, I'm like, all right, let me see. And I heard his beat, and I'm like, man, that's sweet. He let me start trying to make one on my own. That's how I first learned about Fruit. That was the only thing I knew. I tried to do it, went back to school, told my friends, and one of them actually told me that he do music. So I was like, all right. I heard my uncle rap like a couple days later. I'm like, man, you know, I'm like, all right, let me try to rap. So I was trying to do both of them at the same time, started from there. But I really didn't keep on it until I got to 17. And I stopped doing music. Stopped doing it. Like for a while, I didn't want to do it.
So what inspired you to start back?
My homeboys was just making music. Once again, somebody around me just doing something that's musical. I was like, all right, let me try to get on the song with y'all. At first, I didn't want to. So I'm like, that's just for y'all. I used to do it. That's for y'all. And then one day, one-on-one, the freestyle battle me. So I'm trying to be big, man.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Man, I got tore up. And I couldn't do nothing about it. So it just made me want to get better. I was like, nah, I don't like losing. I got a competitive spirit. So I'm like, nah. So after that, the ball started rolling. I sat down at two winters in a row. After that, and I just worked on my music. Like my mom, she used to get mad because I had so much stuff on the computer. Yes, sir. It was running slow after a while. Like,
okay, so now from where you started to you now, how did that motivation change? I know your inspiration came, like you said, from your uncle. So what's your inspiration now at your caliber currently? What's the motivation and inspiration that keep you going to making great music?
My inspiration now, it's a lot different than when I was younger. When I was younger, I tend to wanted to be famous, be like my uncle, shining, flossing. You know, his rap name was Frosty. He was shining.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to do that, but now it's like I want to provide for my family. I want to create generational wealth. I want so much more for the people around me. You know, I lost my brother. You know what I'm saying? And
sorry to hear that.
You know, that's something that gave me so much more hunger and drive. It made my ribs run dry because I just wanted it more. It was like he had something that was going. He did music too. He was in different spots, BET Awards, everything. And that's what I'm like, you know what? I got to keep that going. I can't let that die because his name is on there. My name is on there. We bear the same name. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So it's like, now it's like, it's a different thing. My mom's, it's a different thing to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a grown man type of feel. You get older, you get mature, you know, start filling out with it, you know. So that's really it now. Plus, I do want to shit on everybody.
Yes, sir. I'm sure you're shitting on everybody about now, man.
Not yet.
Your music is great. Yes, sir. It's definitely coming. So what message do you want to send out to your fans with the music that you put out? As far as just what's your message? What's your overall message? I know your content is different. It spreads to different audiences. But what's your main message? Do you have a main message you want to send out to everyone?
My main message is never stop. Basically, just never stop doing what you want to do. If you feel like this is what you're supposed to do in life, do it. It shouldn't be no hold up because ain't nobody gonna get it for you. You know what I mean? And it don't matter what people say. It don't matter what they think you should do. That don't matter at all. Just do you. Keep going. Keep grinding. All the struggles. Keep grinding through the pain. Keep grinding. Even if you gotta smoke one and keep going. Do that. Whatever it is that your vice is to where it can get you back to doing whatever you think it is that you need to do in life, or that you want to do in life, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because it's a lot of things that will interfere in a way when you want to get to your goal. It's just a lot. So I seen that from many different sides. Like, I never really had the type of life where it's like, all right, he always been low. And I never really had the type of life to where I just been really high. You know what I mean? I've been right there in the middle. You know, so I seen both sides. I see when you broke. I see when you got a couple dollars. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I take that and I put that in my music, I just want people to see, like, keep going, it don't matter where it's high or low. You got to keep going regardless. You know what I mean? But for the ones that's low, I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying?
So would you compare yourself, not even compare yourself, but would you compare your music to almost conscious music, like a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole type of feel?
Yeah. Or, I mean, yeah, on that note,
okay.
Somewhat, like, those were some of my, like, underlining, like, those were my underlining influences. The ones that really trump were the people who stand out to me. It's like Drake, Tupac, people who went to a higher plateau with their music and their artistry, and then them as a person too. You know, I watch all that.
Okay.
You know, I pay attention to the people who carry themselves a certain way, who hold that weight and still be able to be that man. You know what I mean? Jay-Z, I take not from his music entirely, because that's not like my favorite rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I had to pick him or Pac.
But he is talented. Yeah.
He is very talented.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, he's a wonderful breadwinner. You know what I mean?
Yes, he is.
And I take heed from that.
Okay.
But another person I compare myself to is like LL Cool J. That's
okay.
one of...
That's old school right there.
Yeah, and I pay attention to the old school more so than the new school, because that's where the elements come from. Mm-hmm. That's where you get your style from. You know what I'm saying? That's the original from. You know what I'm saying? Originated from back then.
Because everybody had different styles back in the day. Right now, there's a lot of artists that play on the radio that they sound the exact same. Everybody sound like Young Thug. Everybody sound like Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
I listen to your music and you sound like you.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you different from the crowd, man.
Yeah, that's what I try to do for the most part. Some people might say I might sound like J. Cole on this one song, but they might be like, oh, you want some Drake type stuff. I might be trying to be on some of the Weeknd type stuff in my mind. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's my delivery on it. For me, watching how they deliver their music, it's everything. That's the reason why they listen to them the most. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So
yes, sir. So what was like the best advice anyone has ever gave you when it comes to music?
Man, I done heard a couple things that struck to me. From my own brother, is that he look up to me. He said that to me from one of our last real deep conversations. And I'll never forget it, because it left me with a different type of feeling. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that he look up to me. And that one of his favorite songs is Shots Fired. And those two things right there just carry so much weight to me, because it's like it's coming from somebody who actually next to me, who's seen me go through everything, who's seen me at my lowest. You know what I'm saying? I used to have that. Can I bum a couple dollars? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was. And he made sure it was there. So that weight of that alone just gave me a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more motivation with it, you know. And I want to say my homeboy Corey, he once told me that, you know, I can't be mad that certain people don't ride with me as far as when it comes to my music and supporting me. You know, it's like eagles don't fly with seagulls. You know,
wow.
And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see an eagle fly with the seagulls, and that's real.
So I like that.
Yeah. Let me see. I want to say my mom, for real. My mom and my granny, they always told me, like, whatever I want to do, I got to put my mind to it. I got the determination. I just got to keep my mind right. I got to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused. And that carried weight, too. It's a lot of little tedious things in between that I can't even think of right now. But it'll come back around to me one day.
Okay. So if it was any rapper right now that you say, I would love to collaborate with that rapper, who would it be and why? Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
That's I had to put that one out.
Dead or alive?
I had to make it tough for you, brother.
Alright, dead or alive, it'll be... Me and Aaliyah.
Oh,
Aaliyah.
why Aaliyah?
Because I got an R&B side to me.
Okay.
And a lot of her music, it got that right vibe, that Timberland vibe,
Yes, sir.
that smooth shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I always loved the music. I loved her, you know, like, man, being young, you seen her, I was like, man, she is so beautiful.
Yes,
And
sir.
she's from here?
I was there.
Yeah, so it's like,
I look her.
yeah, so it was like, I don't know, it was like, I gotta make a song with her. I have to. I want to so bad. Even if they take vocals from, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, and put it on there, I would do it.
Well, I gotta let you know that definitely surprised me. I was definitely definitely thinking you was gonna say somewhere else, Biggie, Pac, Jay-Z, or Lil Wayne. But that's what makes you different. You see music in a different way than the regular person, the regular musician that's walking in the streets. You see it more. You see it more of as art form. Like you said, you're not just only a rap, hip hop artist. You also stick your head in R&B,
Yeah.
which makes you diverse, and that's what I'm sure attracts a lot of fans to you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
it does. It's more attractive when you be able to appeal to a mass audience.
Yes, sir.
And that's one thing I learned from Drake.
Mm.
Because Drake,
Mm-hmm.
he appeals to anybody. He got everybody singing his song.
That's true.
And now when I look in the mirror, I be like, yo, why can't that be me? You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel every day. I wake up, music. Sometimes I don't even go to sleep till about 3, 4 in the morning until I'm done with the song. Like, it don't matter. I'm on it. I'm there. You know what I mean? I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll put my phone down. I won't even look at it till about 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Those my morning working hours. It's like a workout. You know what I'm saying? Getting my jog in, jumping jacks, push-ups. And that's how it goes. And 9 times out of 10, that's where some of my best music comes from, is when I get that clarity, that fresh mind when you wake up in the morning.
Mm.
Couple orange juice, you know,
Yes, sir.
and me hit the push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
Good shot.
Yeah.
For sure. Awesome. So I see you holding this guitar.
Oh yeah.
You know how I work that, man. You know what you're doing there.
Yeah, man. I know what I'm doing with it
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay.
You know,
You wanna play something for us? I know I'm putting you on the spot right now.
yeah. You want me to pick, man?
Yes, sir. I got you. See what you got.
Let me get it going. Get my life Jennings going. Work with me. It's been a little second.
Right. It's okay.
It's just a little song.
Wow.
Just a little song.
Bravo, man. My brother. Yes, sir. You definitely got the talent. Wow, that's.
I've only been doing this since June, man.
You've been doing this since June.
Yeah.
You that good? Oh wow. That's different. Yeah, you definitely different, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to be.
That's what you need to be.
Yeah.
Different. You're sorry, you all that. So even when I asked you to do that, you didn't seem afraid or nervous at all. So when you're on that stage, when you're in the venues and you're performing, does that stage fright kick in, or is it just?
Yeah, it's a different type of feel.
Mhm.
You know, like comfortability is everything. You know, when I'm on stage, it's a different type of feel. It's much more of I gotta make sure they remember this. You know, I gotta make sure you remember this experience that you having with me, because this is all an experience for me too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do this for the love. I don't really do this just for, you know what I'm saying, for anybody. You know what I'm saying, just wanting to be rapping or something like that, just to have something to do. No, I wake up in the morning and I breathe this shit. So when I'm on stage, that's what I lock in at. It's like Kobe in the fourth quarter when they down 2. When he got to win a championship, this is 5th ring. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. And I don't play when I get up there. But it is a certain fright in the middle that I'm going to mess up. So that's what keep my hunger going. Because I don't want to mess up. You know, I don't want to mess up on stage. I did that before, but I kept the ball going. Next bar, came back in it with the right lyrics. I might freestyle for a second, but keep it going, because they'll never know you messing up. They think it's a part of the song. Mm-hmm. And that's something somebody told me too, like, keep going, because they'll never know. But
other great advice.
Yeah.
That's real right there. So what's next for you?
What's next for me is relocation.
Oh,
but
okay.
I will always be here because I got family here, and this is where I started from. So I never forget my foundation. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So I got to keep this reminder every day. Why? So why I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yes, sir.
But relocation, and then more music. I'm working on a project now called Everything Hurts. And I came up with that because, like, at the time, everybody kept calling me sensitive and shit. Like, you sensitive, man. You being sensitive. And I'm looking at everything like it hurts. So I was like, you know what? Everything does hurt. And then I seen this background, and I was downtown with my homeboys. We was kicking it and shit, drinking and shit. Like, females walking up, they looking at me as like I'm a rapper and shit already. I'm like, damn, like I'm tight with it. Yes. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't famous yet, but I'm getting a little bit of attention.
Definitely, yes you are.
Yeah, so I took a picture in front of a sign that said Everything Hurts. And it was crazy. It said that at the time, and I was like, man, that is sweet. So I took a picture of it, and it's me, you know, down there with the sick mask on and stuff. It's called the Sick Tape.
Okay.
So
can we find that music anywhere?
You will find that. You will find certain songs from that project on iTunes, and you will find all of them on SoundCloud. I have everything on SoundCloud. All my music is on SoundCloud.
Is it all under Stef Rice?
Yep, it's under Stef Rice. STEFRICE.
Awesome. We're gonna definitely put a link below so everyone can click that and watch and listen to your music, man. Definitely.
For sure. And then today too. Well, you know, whenever y'all see this video, y'all will see my new video. You know, yes, Better Days. It's off Everything Hurts project.
Better Days.
Yep.
Well, what can we expect that to come out?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Yes.
All right.
Tonight. It gotta go. Everything must go.
Oh man, well we definitely will be looking forward to that video. One thing I always wonder is, how is your creative process? Like, are you writing? Are you just going off the head? Or are you walking back and forth from the studio with an iPhone in your hand, with the memo pad on? Do you have a certain music on so you can think of, what's your creative process like?
It depends on the day. Like, if I'm feeling real upbeat, most times I just want to listen to that instrumental all day until I come up with something. I freestyle, I walk up the street, and I bounce my basketball and stuff, because, you know, the AirPods have noise cancel, so I don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I walk up the street, bounce my basketball, think of shit, and I just be freestyling the whole time, out loud. A lot of people look at me crazy sometimes, but that's when I come up with my best shit. I do that. I'll go to the basketball court, go shoot some hoops, get my mind off music, clear my mind fully, get mad, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Clear my mind of it, and then I'll come back. Give me a little bit of motivation. Another thing is playing the game or something like that.
Okay.
Or I'll, like, when I go out of town or something like that. Usually I don't write music a lot while I'm out of state, because my mind is always on doing whatever I'm out there doing. As far as like interviews, I'm doing music videos, because lately I've just been doing music videos when I left. But usually it's just play 2K, chill, something like that, get my mind off music. But if I really need some real inspiration, I'll go to old school. Another person, DMX, I go to him.
Wow. Yeah,
a lot of different artists, they have different type of music, they have different types of songs. And I like the way they melodically put their songs together. So it's like, all right, if I listen to this, I could take this from that. I like how she did this, or I like how he did when he rapped to this. And I just take bits and pieces. I hear that one beat, and it all just spill out from a freestyle. And then I just, from there, I'll be like, yo, I got it. Boom, hook it up.
Just like that.
Yeah. Or if I'm making a beat though. Now if I'm making a beat, it's different. Like, I can already see the video, how it's gonna go, just from the sound of the beat. And then after that.
Wait. So you produce your own beats, and you write?
Yeah.
Well, how long did it take you to produce? Not to interrupt you, but how long did it take you to learn how to produce beats and find music? How long did it take you to gain that creative process?
To make a beat, sometimes it depends. If I hear that right sound, it's gonna take me about 15 minutes. I'm gonna come out with something.
Yes, sir.
15 minutes, and then I'll mix it down, bounce it down and stuff, mix it and everything like that. It take about 30. So it's about to take roughly an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Right after that, I'm writing. If I'm really feeling it, I'm writing to it instantly. I'm probably writing to it as I'm making the beat out, laying the beat down. So it'll take like a good 3-4 hours for me to come up with a solid song. Just on my beat, but if it's somebody else's beat, about 2 hours. Easy.
That's pretty cool. So I heard inside that response you spoke about freestyling.
Yeah, I freestyle some.
So I ain't gonna get you on the spot or nothing like that, but can you hit a freestyle?
Yeah, man, throwing the beat or something, man.
All right.
Throwing the beat.
So we're gonna throw on a beat right now. We're gonna see what you got. Here we go. Put something on for you real quick. Okay, here we go right here.
Yeah. I started straight from the streets, bringing that heat, nigga. Yeah. This one straight for the fans, as I go killing with plans, killing these niggas on high demand, and I'm standing in this stance. Yeah, I'm back to the bench, yes, I was taking a chance, trying to go get the money, cause I was seek to enhance, making plans and a move, that's how I do when I groove, jump on top of these tracks, I had my run and I lose, now I'm running, I lose, now I'm out to go get a win, that's why I'm getting it in, eating them niggas with hands, making it bigger than the everybody would say, niggas they know me, I'm coming around and I hit them with straights, making them fall in decay, you cannot mess with me, man. That's how I do when I'm flowing. You cannot mess with me, man. I fucked up, but it's all good. I keep it Cuba good when I'm blowing all on that stupid good. I'm in the hood, you wish you could. I'm in the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm throwing the many havoc as I come around. You niggas better go get down. I've been the hottest who will come around. I got the summer sound. It's hotter than Motown when I come around. Niggas they hate me. I pop them up with a gun around. Ain't no gun around, but you hearing thunder sounds. And I ain't playing my baby. You know you gonna announce who the king is, who the name nigga, who the main nigga. Jumping through, I bet I bang nigga. Go with frame nigga. Yeah, I'm going off the chain nigga. I don't play. And yeah, I went and lost my breath, and that's just me when I've been out here trying to go and act this Stef. I gotta call the shot just like I whistle with the ref. You cannot mess with me, my nigga, so you bound to catch a tech. Send them a cardiac arrest, put them in the vest, and lace their chest. Niggas can't fuck with me, I get the check. I took the track straight in my pocket, they call it theft. I jump on top of tracks like LeBron, you getting sweat. I don't play with ya. I paint a better picture. Jump on top of these tracks, smoking me wide. Ah, damn.
Let's go! Keep it going, brother.
Keep
Keep it going, brother. Keep that going.
I still keep going, kicking the track like Bruce Bowen. When I been flowing, I do my thing, I kick runs, knocking it nuts. Niggas know I'm in this game and I be going straight up. Throw my diamond straight up, just like I came through with a sick ass stomach. Niggas know me, homie, yeah, I'm out here going 100. I been here stunning, do my thing, you want it, done it, you can't fuck with me, nigga. I'm the hottest who run it, just like DMC. I'm talking old school. You seeing me all across the scenery. I'm growing on that greenery. This is how I do, and I've been cooking it like beaneries. You can't fuck with me. I'm the hottest. I'm the mystery. I'm bound to be the straight. I'm bound to be the illest nigga that would straighten up his legacy. I'm doing everything, guarantee that you remember me. And when I jump on beats, I go dismember beats. That's how I feel when I be jumping on the top of freaks. I cannot mess with you niggas. I paint a masterpiece. masterpiece. Jump inside the game with no limit, I look like Master P. The jewelry on it, can't you see it? That I keep it all on T. I ain't playing with you, baby, yeah, you go and sip your tea. Been the hottest young rapper that has stepped about the streets. Came through with the cold flow, clutching all of the heat. Killing niggas like D-Wade, going all on the heat. Can't nobody mess with me, and that's what I will say. Detroit will see me, and I ain't open up my eyes, man. I don't wanna look at you, I don't really see you dudes. You can't fuck with me, going rock hard like I'm G.O. dude. That's just how I'm bound to be. When I come on beats and chew, I do my damn thing, baby. Treat it like it's fruit chews. When I'm up in the coop, you gonna snooze. When I come through, I'm blowing out the window. It's that purple tube. Put me right on YouTube. Guarantee you see me on your Bluetooth. That's just how I do when I come through. Ain't no clue. This ain't no Blues Clues. No, you can't find it. Been the hottest motherfucker. Stef Rice gave a reminder. It's over.
Woo! Yeah, okay, you got it. You had me turned up that whole freestyle, brother.
I'm
yeah,
trying, man. It was nothing though. That was nothing.
That was light. That was light work.
Yeah, I don't think nothing.
Wow, that was real. You definitely got talent, man. Man, like, so how do you get in that element? Like, off the dome. How do you get to that?
Sometimes it be hard. Like,
oh man,
it be hard though. Like, I gotta get the ball rolling and think about it. Like, all right, you know how when you go hoop, you know what I'm saying? You gotta shoot around.
Definitely.
You know, that's how I get the ball rolling. Get my tongue going. Get my mind to where it's thinking fast.
Yes, sir.
Cause I'm a quick thing. Off top, I'm a quick thinker.
Yes, sir.
I can just real quick, just boom, all right. But with that, it's like I hear the beat in the way that snare and that hat hit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes,
like
sir.
I know certain words go with it. You can hear it. It's like I don't know. It's crazy.
You just went 3 minutes, man.
I can hear it. I can hear the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
it seems like certain words just go off that certain snare that had at that certain time. I just know.
Wow.
So it's like, I don't know. But when I freestyling, it be hard. Because, like, just like then, like, I didn't just come straight off the rip saying something. I was stuttering on my words because I got put on spot. So it's like I ain't getting no chance to warm up. That's exactly what you just seen. Just me warming up. And then now I can really go. Because now I'm up.
So I know you spoke about sound, and so what's something you would change in the industry about sound, and just about what you're hearing? I hear a lot of the rap nowadays, the hip hop is now kind of repetitive. Like they just talk about the same thing. What's something you would change about that?
I would try to bridge the fact that you have to think to make music. You gotta put something together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I sit down and I hear a beat, I think about the most possibilities of what this song could be about. And it's always in positive natures. 9 times out of 10, if I make anything negative, it's because I'm going through something. And you don't want to be a part of that going through something. You know what I'm saying? But, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm making a lot of positive songs about going to get some money. Oh, I ain't got no time for that. I'm about to go get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go get something to go do this. I'm about to go do that. You know what I'm saying? I refrain away from the violent nature of what music is right now. It's all about busting a nigga head. And that ain't what I'm about. You know what I'm saying?
Messing with the coldest girl. You know.
Yeah, like, it's cool to have the finest woman in the earth, but does she got substance? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what matters to me the most. So I do preach, you know what I'm saying? I do preach about, you know what I'm saying, the beauty of black women too. So that's one thing I want to bridge back in the game. For real, is bringing respect to women. You know what I'm saying? Because I love all women. I got 2 sisters, a mama, grandma. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of women around me.
Yes, you do.
So, you know, and I ain't even gonna go into all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I'm just playing.
No.
But no, you can keep that in there. Keep that in there.
All right, for sure.
But no, but no, like, yeah, but like,
Sure.
yeah. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Oh,
but no, like, yeah, man, I wanna bring a lot of love for music and a lot of love for the passion, a lot of love for people, just love in general to music.
Gotcha.
Nah, it ain't no love.
Gotcha. Okay. No, that's real, man. So, what's next time we gonna see you on stage, man? That's one thing I seen you perform one day. It was lit.
COVID shit. Nah, man. As soon as this shit shut down, it's on and cracking.
Okay.
Cause I got a couple spots like Vegas. I'm performing out there, and I'm gonna bridge out to Cali and perform there.
Mm-hmm.
I got a spot in Cleveland. I got a spot. Well, I mean Cleveland cool. that's not about really my big aspiration to go perform there. But Chicago for sure, New York, and Miami too. Yeah,
Okay.
I got some plugs down there in Miami. So
Wow.
I'm gonna go do some things.
Well, we definitely ready for you, man.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I feel like we need in the streets of Detroit, Michigan, the worldwide period, is rap that speak to us in a way that we're not accustomed to. We're so used to rappers talking about the same old thing.
Yeah,
There's
man.
nothing wrong to talk about that, woman, money, but mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's, like I said, that's one thing I do when I listen to your music. I hear you talk about the good life. I hear you talk about the bad life too. So how can you continue that separation? Because a lot of rappers can always talk about how good life is, how happy they are, but you can also get deep and talk about your pains and your downfalls. Is it hard for you to release that type of information to the public?
No, because I think about the kids. I mean, what give me the motivation to do that is because really the only motivation is because it's an outlet for me. That was the only way I can actually tell people how I was really feeling. Like, I used to write my stuff down when I was younger. I used to write stuff down. I used to be mad, write it down. And then as I got older, it just turned into me making music about my feelings. My sign is much more of a feeling. You know what I'm saying? When I talk, I say feeling a lot. That's one thing about me. So whenever I do stuff, it's with a feeling.
Yes, sir.
So with the music, it correlates with that. So sometimes it might be a little bit hard because I don't want to put all my business out there. I want it to be to where it's something like this, a format, to where I can tell people what went on. You know what I'm saying? Like, through more of interviews with you, they will find out. Like, more about my background and my life and what went on with me through these certain ages and how did I keep making music during this. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
All that shit
got
come out.
back.
But my motivation really is that, and then on top of that, for kids, from anybody really, not even just kids, young to older. You can still take from motherfuckers. It don't matter. I can take from my older cat. Or older cat can take from me. You know what I'm saying? So
being open-minded is key.
Yeah. So it's like when I'm feeling a certain type of way, sometimes it'd be better with music because they will feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They going through something, so I might say something that help guide them through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's the only thing I could really do when it comes to certain shit like that.
Understood.
Anything else is like just an outlet. It's just I made a song about my dad. Like that's another chapter within itself.
Understood.
But I made a song about my dad. Everybody know I'm touchy about that. My brother touchy about that. I haven't really released any true emotion in my music about that, but it will be coming soon, and it's probably gonna be one of my best songs. I can say that because I have a lot of emotion in me on that, But any other song, that's straight fire because of the good life, you know what I'm saying? And it got me feeling good, But when it comes to that pain shit, it be hard though. I understand why it's hard though, because you gotta tell people about your life. You gotta basically put your life on the forefront for people to read it. And some people acknowledge it and be like, yeah, you're a good brother, and some people depict your character. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
You know, so you gotta kind of be leery about that. And you got some who just scared, who just want to put up this facade, because we all human,
So we're not saying you would be afraid of it, but do you ever worry about just since you're gonna be this public star, very very soon you are you ever afraid of the backlash you may receive from the haters out there about anything? That ever crossed your mind?
My bad for cutting you off, but I live a life right now where I got haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people who I barely even know. When I come around everybody, it's a warm feel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be comfortable. Because, I look out for niggas. You feel me? You need your phone bill paid, and I got it. I got you. Especially I really fuck with you. I barely even know a bum, and I get a nigga $20 just for that nigga to be straight. You feel me? I don't even really look at him as a bum. I just see somebody down. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset. So it's like, when it comes to shit like that, I just stay 10 toes, bro.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Stay 10 toes. That's the only thing I know.
The best thing you can do, man.
Cause my latest songs, they stem from similar situations to right now, well, current situations right now. You know, like, motherfucker hating on me. I don't know why he's so mad. I never seen nobody so mad in their life, but I know why, because I used to be that age, and I used to be mad like that. You know what I'm saying? Used to be mad because I ain't had no money. I ain't doing this. I see people moving past me. You know what I'm saying? You're moving past me, and I want it too. You know, I want it bad.
Right.
And I can't have it. That anger builds up inside of you, especially if you're a black young male or a black man in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, it hit another tendon, and you know what I'm saying, another artery. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I don't really be paying attention to all that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers were really listening to motherfuckers was really humble or something like that, then I'd be like, yo, all right, I can work with you. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you mad, because I've been there. And I can coach. You know what I'm saying? Yo, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. You going through this too? Oh, blah, blah, blah. This how you get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the type of nigga I am. But 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen, because it's an equal imbalance. You got people who love you. You got people who hate you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have had nobody to love you if you ain't had nobody to hate you. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So that's how I don't even really pay attention to that shit. They come with that shit, they better drop bombs heavy. Cause you can't piss off a nigga who can make music. That's something that, and then on top of that, like, motherfuckers got internet. And if you was big as me at that time, you know what I'm saying, and you put my shit out and blast me, I can find out about you. You know what I'm saying?
Counteract.
Yeah, and that's not a good cycle, you know what I'm saying? So in order to kill all that, I just don't pay attention to it. Keep going, do me. Stay away from the trouble. You know, stay 10 toes down, stack praise, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's all it is.
So I know everybody want me to ask you this question now. I can't forget to ask you this. So how do you feel about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Look at the face. How do you feel about my brother? You think he's the biggest rapper in the world?
No. Not the biggest rapper. I'ma say it like this. Cause I don't condone snitching at all. You know what I'm saying? When I say stay 10 toes, you stay 10 toes. I ain't no rat ass nigga. I'm a loyal motherfucker. You feel me? If I fall, I fall. Because I put myself in it. You know what I mean? But I understand to be a man, to be able to stay down so you can be able to provide for your family. Now that's a different note. Cause them niggas was gonna run around with your baby mama type shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. But as far as him with that making music and shit, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. Get paid. That's what we out here for. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do.
What about the trolling in Chicago?
That shit lame as hell. Because all you doing is, you gotta think about it. You take yourself from a situation, from dealing with you dealt with some lame shit, cause some shit you shouldn't even been in, to get yourself in prison or jail, whatever the fuck you was in. Get yourself out, and then you gonna troll somebody who could possibly pop you. You in somebody else's hood. You already did this lame shit. You never know who's connected, and you out here acting a fool like that, bro. Right. You were begging
right.
to get hurt.
Yeah.
You're begging for something to happen. Instead of you making your money the productive way, drop a bomb ass hit with Nicki Minaj, go crazy on Instagram, I'm talking Twitter, everything's shaking. Everything's shaking. Why wouldn't you just make another song about being out of jail and now you doing this and you shitting on niggas now?
Right.
You doing something different now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At first when I came out of jail I was doing this. But now look at me now, I'm on a different type of shit now, nigga.
Different level.
I'm on a different level with this shit, nigga, in 4 days type shit. That's how you elevate your game. You know what I'm saying? That's how you elevate yourself. You give them more. You force feed them. You put that bitch in there. They saying feed me, see more. You put it in them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But
okay.
Not a nigga like that is gonna say, he ain't gonna think like that. And I don't know why his PR team would let him do something like that because, I mean, that's if he even got a team. Don't nobody want to walk around with his name attached to their name.
His team is low key because nobody want to get hurt. So, how do you feel about snitching? Being a rapper that's speaking about being in the streets.
I'm not. I don't condone it because you're a lame nigga. You know what I'm saying? The same, like, you gotta think about it. Every motherfucker who had a snitch around him, something catastrophic happened. Look at Nipsey. He had a snitch around him, then the whole ass nigga did that whole ass shit to my nigga. You feel me? Like, That's some whole ass shit. That wasn't 10 toes type shit. That was one toe, nigga. You was weak as fuck. You feel me? That nigga. Tekashi still a weak nigga to me, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I mean, that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Because you could have stayed 10 toes, my nigga. You did dirt too. You a reason. You are a part of a reason why some of the shit went the way it went.
Right.
If you wasn't in a position to sit there and put yourself around those type of people, you wouldn't be in a position to snitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If you was really like that cat, and then on top of that, you ain't no real street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real street niggas don't snitch. They stay solid. You feel me? I ain't no street nigga. I'm just a nigga from the streets. You feel me?
I like that.
I ain't no street nigga, and I know my role. But with that nigga, he don't know his role. So you gonna try to play that role, try to play that fake shit, walk around with all them damn colors in your head, looking gay as hell. Yo, faggot ass blood nigga. I don't give a fuck about this shit being now. You feel me? Because that's just how I feel. Everybody got their own opinion.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people share that opinion.
Yeah, a lot of people share their opinion. Just like he might have an opinion about me. He might say my chain's too little or something. He might say, you know what I'm saying, some fuck ass shit. But one thing he can't say to me is I ain't never kept it solid. There's not one nigga out here who can really say I ain't kept that shit solid. Like I'm just some whole ass nigga. I'm about to go rack. I'm about to go do all this shit. I don't do that. I stay solid with my niggas. It's just niggas ain't stay solid with me. You know what I'm saying?
So, as far as his talent wise, has there been any other talent that you ever wanted to step into besides music?
Yeah.
I see you're a musician as well, but anything else?
Yeah. I want to learn how to play the drums.
Wow.
For sure. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
That's because I'm a big man on just drums, like my beats. You will listen to the drums more than you will listen to the instruments. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you 100%.
But
So you're trying to be on some Prince.
Yeah, like I want to be everywhere with it. And then I also want to get into movies and shit. Because I want to do soundtracks. Like on some Quincy Jones type shit.
Okay. Maybe some skits. You know, YouTube, you having them skits.
One more thing. Do my own comedy shows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Stand-up comedy. I could do that shit. I'm a funny motherfucker.
So you funny as well.
Yeah, I'll be on some other shit.
Yeah, we definitely gotta look out for you, man.
Patron and some.
So any last words you want to say to the people?
Yeah, check me out. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram at The Real Stef Rice, TheReal StefRice. I'm on Twitter too, but not really that much. I'm not really a Twitter head. That's just not me. But I'm mainly on Instagram. I make beats. I do everything. Sing a little bit. I ain't no singer though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the singer, yo. You feel me? But that's really about it. And then on top of that, all my music on SoundCloud. Same thing, Stef Rice, StefRice.
Yeah, but we're gonna have that down the link for you guys to check out.
Oh yeah.
Definitely again, just want to thank you for coming aboard, showing us some love. We can't wait to see your projects in the future, man.
I appreciate you, man. Shit,
Yes,
it's
sir.
all love, man.
All love, man. We stand up for each other, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alrighty, guys.